Hello everyone and welcome back to a proper news video on Fnaf. Now I assure you I was watching the news, but due to unfortunate circumstances, I didn't have Wi-Fi or internet. So I put together a really crappy video and it didn't do very well. So here I am, the Wi-Fi is back, the internet's back. Let's finally talk about what happened on the 12th anniversary of Fnaf. That day, we had about 3 things announced, or at least 3 main things. There were probably really small things that were announced, but we got 3 main things. One, we learned that there was gonna be a real-life grand opening of a real Freddy Fazbear's location that's opening up in New Jersey in the 2nd largest mall in America. I think it's called American Dream Mall. If I happen to get it wrong, I'll post a link or picture of what it actually is. This is going to be a life-size Freddy's Pizzeria with electronics, really good food. There's the possibility that there might be an arcade. I don't think that's been confirmed yet from Scott or American Dream, and I don't think they've started construction on it. The really cool thing about this pizzeria is that it will have animatronics and it will have animatronic shows. There will be at least 2 or 3 shows, I think. I might have gotten that information wrong, but I do know that there will be 2 show stages. The main one being the big 3, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and then there will be a separate area in Pirates Cove for Foxy, so I think that will be really cool to explore. I don't think it said which pizzeria they're modeling it after, or if they're gonna do like their own model, because we do have the model for the Fnaf movie pizzeria, and we have the model for the game pizzeria, and it has not been made clear which pizzeria layout they want to use. There is like a piece of artwork, but it doesn't really tell us which pizzeria it really could be. But it sounds like with them just having Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, it will be a FNAF 1 location. So that is some really exciting news. I look forward to going up to New Jersey. It opens sometime next year, 2027. So eventually I will be making my way up to New Jersey if I'm not completely a broke loser yet. Our second piece of news comes from Mega Cat Studios. This studio made FNAF Into the Pit, which ended up being a really good game, and a really fun game, and expanded on the book series because it was made after a book. And it turns out they have been busy. For more context, a couple months ago, Scott got on someone's stream and was like, hey, by the way, there's a sequel being worked on for something. And so people have been like theorizing, well, it could be Sister Location 2. It could be FNAF World 2. It could be Security Breach 2. We didn't know until they posted this. The very first FNAF World 2 teaser. They didn't go all out with the teaser, it's just a 2. You can very faintly see FNAF and then just barely make out the R for World. But everyone's convinced that this is FNAF World. And honestly, I'm going to be really excited for this game. I think everyone's going to be really excited for this game. Everyone's been wanting a FNAF World 2. Scott's even said in an interview that he would like to do a do-over with FNAF World with like better graphics and stuff like that. So that's gonna be really cool to see. And then our last piece of news, the icing on the cake, the news that had the potential to make me cry. It turns out that FNAF World 2 wasn't the only sequel in the works, because we got our first teaser for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach 2. I've been saying this for years. I would love a story that continues what Security Breach built on, or something that takes place like right after Ruin. And it looks like they are doing that. It's unsure if it's going to be like a prequel or a sequel, but based on what Scott said about a 2 being worked on, a sequel to something, this kind of has to be like a sequel to Fnaf. And I'm really wondering if, because Steeple has pulled ideas from the books, and in one of the Tales from the Pizzaplex books, there was a Freddy Fazbear's like aquarium water park sort of deal. So that would be really cool to explore. And I actually also found out in that book there are multiple pizzaplexes. If you don't believe me, go to your nearest store or Walmart or something like that. Buy the whole set. If you only want the one book, it is Submechanophobia. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. It's number 4. I can tell you that. It's number 4 in the Tales from the Pizzaplex series. Go check it out if you want to. But this is the teaser that we got. It's kind of in the style of how the old Security Breach marketing was with the Freddy and Friends on tour, where there would be a glitch and you'd have to pause it at the right moment just to see what the image was. And it looks like they're doing that again with Security Breach 2. And this time we got a brand new picture of Vanny, or a brand new Vanny. It could be Vanessa, it could be someone else, it could be Cassie. We don't know, but this is like a new Vanny. She's wearing like a very tight black suit, and she's got like a new mask and like a new bow tie, and it's like going, the ribbons are like going all over her back and stuff, and she has her thingy, and this is our first step in Security Breach 2, or our first step into Security Breach 2, and if that's not enough proof for you that this is a sequel to Security Breach, there can be a 2 found in one of Vanny's eyes in the Security Breach font, so I have the potential to have another baby. Security Breach always will be my first child. I've spent so long in that game. It was actually the first game I went over 100 hours in. I think I'm closing in on 300 hours now, which I get there are probably people who have done more than that, but this was like my first. So Security Breach is my baby, and Security Breach is going to be and Security Breach 2 is going to be my second baby no matter what. I just hope we get something like Security Breach, but something with a better storyline, because I feel like that's something they fumbled with, but it wasn't entirely their fault because Scott was being very vague about the storyline. They had to deal with COVID, so everyone's like all over the world and things aren't being communicated properly. So now that everyone has a chance to actually sit down and talk about things and make sure things are like set in stone, I think we have the possibility for one of the greatest FNAF game comebacks in history. And if not that, one of the best FNAF games Steele has ever made. And going on from here, we'll decide what the future of FNAF will be. I know that was quite a lot of rambling. I'm just really excited about this news, especially Security Breach 2. And I'd love to know your thoughts about it. Leave something down in the comments for me to read. I'll gladly read them. I'll gladly respond to them. But until then, or at least until the next piece of news drops, or I've beat Security Breach using something dumb again. I'll see you later, guys. Bye bye.